Hi, hello, welcome to this stream. Today we are playing the 2.4 second half story update. It just released yesterday. I was going to stream yesterday, but I just did not end up actually getting the mood, the actual mental that I needed to be to do it, but we're here now today doing that. Anyway, so pretty much let me...
Be gone, wicked souls!
Wrong. We are not pulling for Lupa this patch. She is completing the mono pyro team, and I only have Changli. And essentially you need Brant in order to really utilize Lupa. So where she's just a skip for now. Love her weapon. Her weapon's sick as but skipping that for now as well. And we're just gonna save for the next banner, who is gonna be, if I'm not mistaken, for Lova, because she's the next resonator that was teased, excuse me, after Lupa. I kind of honestly want to see who is going to be next after Forlova before I start really just spending all of my currency on her. If it's Chisha, then that's gonna be tough, because it's like, I really love Chisha's design, I really love her as a character so far. I want to know what her voice actress sounds like as well. That's a very big, like, another big factor to play into the works. But for now, let's continue where we left off. It's been a minute since we played. The story was a few streams ago, but maybe our memory will refresh with this cutscene.
You've come, warrior!
This has been our weekly boss. No, not weekly, just...
The mighty guardian, our Eudicus Arsenosa, is not the kind of echo too warm to crowds. The lioness favors the strong, the unyielding, and the battle-hardened. Only those she deems worthy will find her arms welcoming.
Right.
But she is still an echo and can't talk.
No, she can't.
These sounds. What is it? Did you feel something just now?
I only heard strange sounds. Tell me, what direction did the lioness just look toward?
The Veil of Glory. It's where all heroes, blessed by the glory forged in iron and fire, find their rest. But on the long path of hunting, many died with their bodies missing. Only their weapons returned. Arsenosa's frequency is woven from the cries of souls in battle. The battered weapons still carry the will of their former masters, whispering the deeds left undone. To touch such weapons is a rite of great importance for those who claim glory in the great Aegon and receive the lioness's blessing. Hearing the voices of our ancestors by Arsenosa's side is a great source of strength for Septimontians.
Interesting. Oh, okay, we're just whipping out our blade.
Before meeting Buling, when I touched the echo in that village, I felt a layered, indistinct frequency. It was like what Abby described on our journey to Septimont, but the source eluded me at the time. But now, I found it. The source of that power lies in the Veil of Glory. The closer the lioness gets to it, the clearer it becomes.
She waits for us there. Shall we go together? I'm not sure if Septimontian rituals will interest you, but you might uncover something useful, no?
I'm keen to find out.
Perfect. Let's head out.
What is it?
Nothing. Just a dizzy spell. Overexcitement after the win. Or something. Anyway, it's no matter. Let's continue.
You brushed that off a little too easily. Lupa, yeah. Act 4 of Renacida.
These days have been a feast of victories.
Can I just teleport over there? No, not really.
Becoming champion, the glory, oh, all thanks to you.
We've struck a deal with the Montellis.
Strange. Why are so many appearing all at once?
Oh, this is me actually playing as Lupa.
With me!
This is the showcase. It's because they want you to pull from her, spend money on her. She's
Into the spotlight!
she's very very fast, very agile.
Lackluster.
Okay, she's very stylish with her combat too.
Usually appear around
I
the
get
border
that because she's a
mountains.
like gladiator, so they have to do a performance.
Didn't gather
in a
from the
sense.
surroundings. It's more like they spawned from thin air.
Look, it's just ahead. The Veil of
She was smooth. Honestly, if I had Brant, I would probably pull for her, but you know. And this character,
from my homeland.
they're turning into the Echo, right? We're like shifting between like realities or timelines or I don't know. It's so fucking like.
That girl just now, that was Mia. The closer to the Veil of Glory, the more the normal world and the anomaly overlap. Whatever lies ahead must be the key to all of this.
I'm so like kind of confused
I
about
need
like
to
the normal
rethink
world
everything.
and the anomaly.
Septimont, Lupa, Cardathea, Mia, the Lioness of Glory. All of it. Cardathea
Okay,
arrived in
recap.
Septimont alone, not waiting for me or attempting contact. Something must have happened to prevent her. If something cut her off, aside from the Fraxidus, it could have only been the Threnodian, which should be dead. But Septimont holds no faith in the Sentinel, and the Threnodian was never able to establish influence here. Maybe it's not that simple. The Threnodian controls the mind of its followers through their faith. Mia is a Ragunesi, and likely a follower of the Order of the Deep. If the Veil of Glory is an important rite for champions, perhaps Mia went there. And it was there she vanished.
Okay.
Her hysterics, hallucinations, and loss of control in the arena were signs of the Threnodians' corruption. Krylova once said, "The closer one stands to the protagonist, the greater their influence over the tale." In this great Aegon, Lupa is the protagonist. Years ago, it was Mia. Now I'm seeing Mia's image flicker in and out throughout this journey. If the Mia I see is under the Threnodians' control, does that mean securing the protagonist role is key to its plan? When I first met Lupa, I sensed what felt like Cardathia's frequency on her. Later, I also felt the Threnodians' presence. Did they cross paths? If Cardathia is part of this story, the likelihood is high. Could Lupa have forgotten? Did they meet without realizing it? Or is she lying and already under the Threnodians' influence?
Right. It's so
Was
hard to
Frolova
tell.
telling the truth by saying Lupa would bring forth the dark tide? Or is she just another one of its victims?
Hey! Is something wrong? Is there something you need? Or something you want to say?
Oh, this is like the first time I think this is like a genuine, like, oh, this is gonna actually affect narrative, because I remember there's like a tree branch and a three-way, so let's just do the honest route to start with. Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't recall crossing paths with Cardathia, but you could be right. I may have, and just forgotten about it. These past days, there have been moments when I feel lost, forgetting what I was doing a heartbeat ago.
Right.
I don't know if it's the Threnodians' work, but if something is wrong, and it's trying to twist my mind, you'd make the right call, wouldn't you, my fellow warrior? You'd protect my honor and my dignity.
There's more at stake than that, Lupa. I've heard the Septimont saying, all for glory, fear no death. But sometimes, living takes more courage than dying.
Well then, that'll do just fine. I trust you, warrior. Just as you trust me.
It doesn't matter if the story's end is already written or yet to unfold. I'll trust my own judgment to guide it where it must go.
I need to unlock this over here really quickly. I forget how much more polished, nice, and clean this looks on console than my phone sometimes. And just playing with a controller on this feels a lot
I hear cowering
more
prey.
natural.
With me! Face me, coward!
It's all about aerial combat too.
Together, we howl!
Yeah, she's sick. If I actually had a nice valid team for her to partake in, I would definitely invest in her. And all of y'all that happen to watch this, hopefully come by
Those
just quickly
blades,
to skim this part of the
spears,
video.
and
Pull
halberds
her
embedded
if
in
you
stone.
can benefit from her. Pull her. Do it. Stretching out your hand, your fingertips brush against the rusted steel. A deep, solemn voice hums from the spheres. Something through endless battles and the surging dark tide. Kin and warmth were lost. All softness and love faded away. All that remained in his eyes was the sight of the white flowers blooming across barren fields. How fragile, how beautiful. He sighed as his skull was crushed under the tacit discord's weight. Damn. Stretching out your hand, your fingertips brush against the rusted steel. A quiet, sorrowful voice hums from the halberd's axe. No one knew why she sought the battlefield, only to escape another. She shed her gold, tore away the honor binding her, and turned her back on the proud house that shackled her, rejecting the eyes that followed her. The silence, it is my victory, she laughed, charging into the dark tide. Ooh, what's that? Master Sword? Zelda reference? Who did this blade
This
belong
is
to?
Hercules' sword. You remember the waters of the upper city, right? You were looking for Cartathea. Hercules was the one that the statue was based on. Ages ago, the dark tide bore down on Reganese, and Septimont didn't escape. Hercules was the son of the Ephor back then, and he led our warriors to face the Tacit Discords. He died in that cursed tide, his strength worn down to nothing.
False foil.
His sword was corrupted, but his followers still risked their lives to bring it back. In this land, intense emotions easily blend with other forces. The Lioness of Glory was born from the
Hate that they
fiery
made
passions
the
of
Echo's
heroes.
boobs jiggle.
So, she holds sway over their weapons. Back then, this sword was growing more sinister due to the corruption. But all these years later, it has become a memento of a hero.
I feel something strong and pulsing in the direction the blade is pointing. It's coming from underground. Is it inside the mountain itself?
The frequency. It's the Sentinel Imperator. Just like Dragoon, Septimont has its own Genesis Nexus. That's why it seeks... power. Needs you.
Okay, just little.
More Tacit Discords, just like last time.
For a split second, the world shifted. Just like it did when I saw Moon. Every time there's an overlap like this, the tidal blade appears as well as Tacit Discords.
With me!
I have not even like ulted with her.
Together we howl!
Yeah. She clears like
The
goddamn.
tidal blight. it's an outgrowth of the Dark Tide itself. Why is it suddenly appearing like this?
We'll clear it out first, then check if that sword is the source.
Oh, it's letting me like play as Lupa. Sorry, I'm like... What the fuck? Why is that not working? It's supposed to be that, and like... I can't... What the fuck? Is this thing like bugged right now? Or just... Am I like... Do I suck? I did that. Oh, I have to hold down. Wow. Crazy. I don't know. I wish that was a lot more simpler than what I just went through, but actively intoxicated myself too, so that could be my own downfall.
What's that sound? Come, we should check it out.
Lupa?
This doesn't feel like the first time I've been here.
Of course not.
Let's go.
Yeah, something just came over her. Oh shit.
There's
This
no mistaking it
inside
now.
looks crazy
Imperator's frequency.
sick. Holy fuck. The floor. Oh yeah, I'm so glad I'm doing this on console. Oh yeah. Now see, if this is the direction that we're gonna go with Wuthering Waves, like very interstellar, I'm all for it. But this is just for the specific set piece.
Thou carry the scent of Cardathea.
Not just knowledge, you've stolen the Sentinel's access too! Lupa's role in this story isn't yours! Contender Mia?
It's the Threnodian. Lupa, this is something only you can do.
Tell me what I need to do.
Read the script. Adapt as required. I believe in you, warrior.
Oh, what the fuck is going on?
To lose our strength is the deepest fear of Septimontians. Pride hides the terror within. We fear no death, yet tremble before shame and failure. Did Domina Julia deceive me for this? I never got the chance to ask. The dark tide consumed all. Death took her, as it will take me.
Today as yesterday, we weave time beneath the tide. Swim, swim, wretched yet lovely fish. Dream deeply in my fiction, on the stage of a repeating tale, waiting for the day thou shalt consume the world.
O righteous one, I shall depart without a word. The golden city in my childhood legend is swallowed by the abhorrent tide. I whisper to my fleeting companion. Pages will scatter. The quill will form. This play shall be torn from its author's hands.
A wrong note in the shifting score. O golden star full of mercy, pray tell me, as past and present intertwine, what fate have you chosen?
Hesitate not, warrior. You are the protagonist I have chosen. Only you can shatter the script and jump to the next page. Right. For the nobility you seek. For it all.
This is done so beautifully. Holy shit, man. Kuro Games, y'all are fucking killing it right now. Heavily. Wow, that was just so beautiful storytelling.
A dream? No. It couldn't.
It's not, actually. Lupa.
It's no dream. I'm not alone. The warrior put the hope of change in my hands. This feels good. Not standing there alone on the champion's stage. The warrior hasn't learned this yet, but I now remember traveling with Cartathea. I can't be in the real world. This is a Sonoro created by the Fraxidus. It's a realm of stories. The story of the Great Aegon lasts only 3 days. Before Cartathea came here, I had wandered this same bloody story more times than I can count.
What?
The dark tide consumes Septimont, and that monstrous, the half-human, half-sea creature grows ever larger. Is this the Fraxidus plan? To feed it with Septimont's ruins? A script. Yes, this SOOOO is like a book of plays. Each world in the SOOOO is a story that keeps repeating, like sheets of paper, all overlapping with one another. New pages keep appearing, layering over the old, and the changes in one story bleed through to the next. After Cartathea's actions, Septimont, once destroyed by the Dark Tide, has begun to return to normal in the story where the warrior arrived. Cartathea saved me, changed my fate, and led me to the warrior, who stopped the Threnodian in the last story. So in this time, I haven't lost my memory. The warrior had delivered a powerful blow against the monster, and the energy supply from the central hub has been cut off. But that's not even its full form. I once searched for its true form with Cartathea. I remember now. What we see lies in the lower city's waters. I won't let your trust be misplaced.
Okay, the transition from cutscenes to in-game. I see what they're trying to do now. Okay, they're trying to be on it. Well, this is
The old
our
district of
showcase with
Septimont,
fucking Lupa.
submerged beneath the waters due to the Dark Tide.
This is still a huge open world game.
The Dark Tide looms over Septimont like a stubborn storm cloud. Is the warrior? No. No time to worry. I have to find the cause of all this, and quickly.
I knew it was gonna do that, yeah.
In a past story, I came here with Cartathea.
Look at you. You can't go on much longer.
I feared as much. Then this is where we stop. Strange. I remember everything about Septimont, but I can't remember. I can't even remember my name.
You didn't forget. Someone stole your role in the story. Even your name on the placards in the arena would be unreadable. Your existence has been erased. Only by unmaking this story can it be reclaimed.
Too bad I won't last long enough to see that happen. I'm sorry, Cartathea. You saved me. But I can't help you in return.
When I was a child, long ago, I heard tales of Septimont. A city full of passion and life. People there drank deeply, laughed loudly, appreciated sculpture, and lived for the hunt. Men and women feared nothing. They burned like fire, giving all their light and heat before fading. But when I arrived in Septimont, it had already been undone by dark hands. With the dark tide sweeping the streets, the city was nothing but an empty shell.
That's right. My city is beautiful. When the autumn wind blew through the golden flags and wind chimes, time seemed to slow.
The Leviathan. I will not give it the chance to make the people of Renacita weep and bleed. I will drag whoever orchestrated this tragedy out of the shadows.
Septimont, can I leave it to you?
No. You said it yourself. This is your city. Some things only you can do. The monster leaving its trace in the dark tide. I can feel it. Its frequency is similar to my own. The Threnodian created me to be a resonator for its power. But I wasn't the only one. Many vessels before me failed.
You mean?
There is still much I don't know. I'll keep searching. But no matter what, you have a certain specialness. Once I sought to end it all. Someone stopped me. Even a life mocked by fate can break its curse. Whatever you seek to do, whether you're weak or strong, you must strive for it. I returned to the world thanks to a certain person's help. I believe she will come here and reshape this twisted story.
Oh, must be quite the person, eh? I wish I could meet her and see how she does it.
Then you will see for yourself. Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. What we can't do now, someone will carry forward later. If you want to save your city, then hold on. No matter the pain, no matter the doubts, you must keep going. Just like how you wandered Septimont before I came. Broken, yet determined to leave, to find help for the city. Jump to a new story and bring my message to that person.
All right, Garcia. I'll try my best. First, Tell me, what is that person's name?
I'm close to that abnormal frequency. You're in the submerged aqueducts.
The submerged aqueducts. I remember reading about them in the Silver records. There used to be an underground waterway leading to the plains. But now, with the old district completely flooded, we can only access it if we drain the water first.
Oh gosh, is this platforming section?
After
Coming
my
up.
role was erased, Cartathea must have found the half-human, half-sea creature, and the Fraxidus. Like the warrior, she chose to remain on the closing of that page, to give new stories a fighting chance.
I don't get that still. I'm not really comprehending how that makes sense, personally.
That's why. I only regained my name after I met the warrior. During our journey, the overlapping worlds the warriors saw were the monsters doing. It tried to use Mia to steal my role again, to corrupt Septimons once more. Only I can erase it from this story. Only I can prove that I'm real and it is fake.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly.
What happened to the Mia who vanished in the Veil of Glory decades ago? After everything you went through, what did the city of Septimon mean to you? I remember the entrance to the underground waterway is in the old district's bell tower. Ah, of course. The upkeep of these waters always falls under the Silver's jurisdiction. Maybe I can awaken the sleeping giant of glory. In Septimontian tradition, when it bears its blade and watches over the warriors leaving for the hunt, all gates and passages open. Many of the old routes are blocked, but I can try draining the water through the remaining ones. It's worth a try.
Okay, so yeah, this is scripts. Oh shit.
Covered in tidal blight. It has even fused into the joints. I'll need to...
Sorry, my Kingdom Hearts clock, whenever a new hour comes on, it's 9 p.m. for me now. It plays a jingle of a
Can't
track
just clear the
from the
head.
game.
To get it to lift its sword and
And
open
I'd
the
rather
gates,
not get
I
copyrighted
need to
since
clear
it
the
is
arms too.
Disney's music.
With me! Is that all? Into the spotlight! Face me, coward! The fight is on! Die, evil! Glory is upon us!
Okay, sick. We saved him. Chucking this somewhere else, I'm presuming. What the fuck?
Need to check for more patrol units nearby.
I gotta get over there. Well, how? I don't think I'll be able to. I think I'm supposed to fly over there. Can I make it with the amount of stamina that I have to swim with? I think so. Yeah. Yes, I will. They give us enough stamina in this game. It's not like some other gacha games. Oh shit, I cannot jump. Just kidding. Okay, cool. JK. Great. May applause. Great you continue Lupa. Detected current location outside platform range. High risk of tacit Discord threat. Maintain. Okay. Whatever, bud. You stay safe. I'm pretty good. Something just smacked him right now. Okay.
I hear cowering prey. With me! The fight is on! Die, evil! Into the spotlight! Face me, coward! With me!
Yeah, it's just talking now, so that's fine. Oh. Okay. Just gonna keep chucking these spheres. Spears. It's the Modelo talking now at this point. Is the water gonna drain? Shit. Now we have to explore.
The water is drained. Time to head to the bell tower.
Okay, I gotta go there.
That monster is hiding in the depths of the aqueducts.
But I can also gain travel.
Winds of the wild.
Excuse me. We are just almost an hour in so far. I'm not sure how long the story update is. We'll definitely be on for about 2 more.
Just this gate standing
maximum,
between me and the heart of the aqueducts.
if need be. I'm hoping
It
not.
won't open. I'll have to find another route. Huh? Huh. The copper mirror is calling. The warrior used it to see the past. I wonder if there's anything of that here.
I've already pulled that body from the sea.
Excellent, Domina Julia. Keeping one's word is the foundation of any solid partnership. I know, Septimonte's current effort doesn't quite heed the Senate's wishes, but we'll see to that. A cup of poisoned wine, a passing fly, a dagger. Fate strikes where least expected. With someone as clever and calculated as you at the helm, the House of Silver need not fear for its survival.
I do not work with you for our sake. I do this for Septimont. Some of us have forgotten the terror of life adrift at sea. To survive the tide, one must make the right choices. We'll speak of other matters later. But tell me, why would you want a dead woman who fell into the sea?
Dead woman? Ah, you mean Mia? Indeed, she is the very heart of the unit I spoke of. The one we intend to build deep within these underground aqueducts. Alive or dead, her body holds the information we need. The Fraxidus's experiments here will continue for some time. In the meantime, covering up this little laboratory's existence will require your assistance, madam.
The heart? That weakling's resonance abilities were meager at best. Her performance in the arena was nothing special. If it weren't for those incompetent fools in the Senate using her as a puppet to shift the attention and anger of the masses, she wouldn't even have made it to the finals.
Do not be upset, my dear Domina. You're absolutely right. The girl is so feeble she can't resist her creator's will in the slightest. Winning the Grand Aegon was precisely what brought the shadow of death upon her. Luck and misfortune, nobility and lowliness, weakness and strength. A person's nature is like two sides of a coin. And I've always found beauty in inevitable tragedies.
So Mia has been dead all this time. She didn't leave Septimont when she vanished. The sea took her.
With me! Hey! Time to fight! Into the spotlight! I'll end you!
Oh, does she run like faster than like normal? I would assume so since she's like part of beast.
Lackluster. Brian at the theatre. That's some attack.
I heard cowering prey.
With me to victory!
Yeah, we're just clearing at this point. I mean, you know, this. I'm sorry, I kind of am concentrated just because I don't have a healer and my health is like almost halfway, so I really need to be locked in for this one, as the kids say, chat. Because if I die here, that's gonna be very embarrassing on my end more than anyone else. There we go. Beautiful, wonderful, beautiful, wonderful. Let's head on to our destination, shall we? Yeah, she
This
does.
place has the Fraxidus written all over it. Without the Silvers keeping the place hidden, they wouldn't have dared.
What did these two talk about?
I trust you've seen the experimental unit in the aqueducts. Well, what do you think?
If not for the sword embedded in her chest, I could mistake the corpse for being alive.
Indeed. Decades have passed, yet Mia remains as she was when first pulled from the sea. Her data has been invaluable. As the Threnodian's failed resonator, this specimen is in its own way remarkable. You know, it wasn't so long ago that the rover intervened and Cartathea broke free from that tower. I discovered that a small piece of the Threnodian's essence within Mia was reawakened with the tower's resurgence into our world.
Sounds as though you found new inspiration.
Yes. Septimont will host the Great Aegon soon. I've come up with a rather intriguing idea. Before her death, Mia also attended the tournament. I'll use that as the fictitious anchor to craft a play to rewrite reality itself. I've already discussed terms with it and reached a modest agreement.
You spoke with the Threnodian. Has Leviathan already awakened?
Only a fragment of it remains. A weakened, cunning shard, desperate to grow stronger. I'll fashion a story for this sea creature, enabling it to fulfill what it once sought, to have the dark tide swallow Septimont whole. The Threnodian once sought to use Mia to find Septimont's central hub in order to corrupt the beacon system. Even if met with failure, it would control the champion's mind to infiltrate the city's upper echelons. Oh well, it all failed in the end. In the face of her futility to resist corruption, that girl chose death. She drove a sword into her heart and leapt into the sea before choking on her own blood. Fascinating, isn't it? Faced with the same predicament, strength and weakness still make a difference. The Blessed Maiden single-handedly thwarted the Threnodian's designs in Raguna, but this poor soul had no choice but to take her own life. A death so theatrical, so saturated with sorrow. How poetic. How beautifully tragic.
I don't care for your taste, Cristoforo. I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Oh, such an impatient reader, Frolova. This play is nothing more than an amplifier, designed to nurture the Threnodian's lingering power. Once it grows large enough, I'll overlay the Sonoro onto reality. All that's needed is for Domina Julia to select the right champion. Swapping out the protagonist is hardly a challenge. Once the sea creature grows within the cradle I forged from the dark tide, the hymn of journeying paradise will spread from Septimont across Renacita. Really, compared to those Septimontians who've long forgotten Mia, the story I've written for her is far more thrilling. Don't you agree?
And what if it fails?
Then so be it. You know, Frolova, stories are but mankind's attempt to imagine and rehearse fate. If this play proves Rover worthy of becoming the protagonist of my story, if they pass their trial by fire, then isn't that a victory as well?
Disgusting. To treat Septimont like a plaything. Unforgivable. What is so poetic or romantic about a story where someone is driven to death?
Sorry, I was like doing my whole little like Lubu freaking scouting and plotting. They're dropping again in like 2 days, and I need to be on it because I need these damn tie-dye colored Labubus because they're so cute, and I want the set. It's gonna happen.
I hear cowering prey.
With me!
I'm gonna ask my boyfriend to go halves with me on the set, so that way we both get like half and half. I think it'll be 3 or 4 boxes each. He already has one, but we can like, you know, talk about sharing the dude. But regardless.
Face me, coward! With me! Ooh, now's the set with me!
Yeah, if I can get.
Die, evil!
This set, I don't need him to buy me any while he's out in New York. What's going on? So. Yeah, Lupa is pretty much just like a puppet in this. If I heard that correctly, because sorry, I was going to, I was trying, but you know, I'll rewatch this VOD later. And this one's a cutscene.
Still lingering, Mia. A fading reverberation that should have dissolved in the deep long ago.
Where are you going?
To claim the title. Was that not your unfulfilled wish?
was never mine. The arena. I don't need this victory.
But I do. Without a champion and the lion beast, I cannot touch the central hub left by Imperator. You, Cartathea, both my daughters, my very creations. Why this fruitless resistance? Has Septimont ever granted you kindness? They neither love you nor need you. Long have you been forgotten?
We were raised by them. You will never understand.
Proud in battle, and yet yearning for strength. I know the heart of the Septimontians far better than you. Mia, you are simply too afraid to face their true nature. You choose to deceive yourself.
Don't listen to her, Mia.
You cannot admit that they used you and then cast you aside. You cannot accept that from the start you were insignificant.
No. Viburnum. My flowers.
Hush, it matters not. Your thoughts are of little consequence.
Viburnum. The bloodleaf viburnum of Septimont. Oh. I understand. It's a
I
flower
don't.
often given to gladiators. A symbol of victory.
She has red bottoms on. That's funny. Alright, cutscene. Lots of cutscenes. That's okay.
I've always carried this shame. Shame for something I didn't choose. Shame for something that's just there. Sometimes it turns into doubt. I try to live free, and I do most days, but still, I see it. I see the pain in their faces. In the ones who fall behind, the ones who leave the field beaten, the ones who pin all their hopes on me. I've always wondered if I didn't have this gift, could I have reached this point with clean hands? Should I have judged those who trampled the rules to survive? Or was I blind to my own arrogance? Now, I don't think like that anymore. The warrior is stronger than me, no doubt, but she treats everyone the same. She didn't choose to stand alone. Instead, she chose to trust me. Cartothea spent years trapped by the weight of everyone's expectations. Never stepped foot in Septimont before, but still sailed across the seas to be here. And Mia, her resonance ability might be weak, but she never ran from a fight. She fought till her last breath. A heart isn't shaped by what it's born with or what it's been given. I've underestimated others, and I've underestimated myself too. But you, the arrogance, thinking you understand the darkness in people's hearts, but you don't have a single drop of life in you! Beautiful as ever. The Griffon's fortress. My city, Septimont. Built by the hands of the people, not the Sentinel and not the Threnodian. Where there's light, there's always shadow. But people need light. They'll chase it no matter what. And they'll learn to live with the shadow. Mia, Cartothea, they were born and raised on these islands. They are daughters of Rinasita. They belong to no gods but their own. Was it real? Was it mine? Was it worth it? Sometimes I feel like a player distressed and pressed by the screams. All I know is my desire and my love won't fade. I'll set a fire, fierce your Was it real? Was it
Move forward, like me physically? Oh shit.
Better to die than to be a puppet.
This is very Kingdom Hearts-esque.
Death does not scare me.
Like heavy Kingdom Hearts.
If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity.
I heard your request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. I believe in you, warrior.
By the eternal sun, I will slay you!
Haven't seen a monster designed by Kuro like this since Punishing Gray Raven. Jesus. They come up with some freaky shit though. Yeah. This is like some Final Fantasy design looking boss too.
Belonging to civilization, I was wrought. Born of the hearts of countless men and women, of babes and of the aged. With sharp blades and silver tongue, you struggle for power and revel in the slaughter of the arena. From past to present, nothing has changed.
The very epic sound, like the soundtrack with it.
The people of Renacita. Mia chose her end with dignity. Your very existence is an insult to her. Look at you cowering in this little incubator, desperate to evade your end. You will never understand what it takes to
I'm
face
actually
the
dodging
fear of
pretty
death.
fucking well right now, I'm not gonna lie. And that's all because of the controller.
Into the spotlight! With me! With me! To victory! Please, Bill!
Unite with me.
The fight is on! That's some attack. Glory is upon us! I smell fear. With me, Brian!
She's just like non-stop. She must have really good energy regen with this, like.
A human life is nothing more than a scream between life and death. Pray to me.
Oh wow, we actually got quick time events? Holy shit. Oh wow. Okay, now they're going like double like May Cry and all that fun shit. Okay. Wow. I'm actually really surprised they implemented that quick time event. I wonder what it looks like on mobile. It must be just tapping. They're almost.
Greatness has no summit, and victory is never the final word. Proud! Pitiful! Cry! Love!
Fucking A, Lupa. Holy shit.
Race to the finish! To face death with the crown of glory! By my will! Let this light burn in all its fury!
To me, there is no greater joy in this world.
What a shame. Seems the play I've written isn't well received.
Scar?
What are you two plotting in Renacita?
Oh, dear madam. Let's leave some mystery for the next chapter, shall we?
So Scar is out? That wasn't just an illusion or some trick? Like he actually like got broken out? Christopher, what are you planning? Scar being teased for the future now. That means he's potentially going to be coming out within 3.0. He's not going to be released in 2.0. They've already shown the rest of the characters that are going to be released. Like, he didn't make the cut, but high hopes for 3.0 for sure. Fuck, man, that was a really good story update. I'm assuming it's like kind of like wrapping up though. It's short, but it is the second half of the first, which was like 3 hours long or so.
It's real! Both of you are safe. The Threnodian's frequency is gone. Well done, Lupa.
You found the righteous one and safeguarded Septimont. It's like something out of a knight's tale. No, wait, gladiator's tale?
Abby.
Phew! Finally, I can stick my head out. Rover, you okay?
I'm fine, Abby. What happened to you earlier?
Wait, we're already in Septimont? I was just talking to you, and then boom! It felt like something just covered me. First it messed with my frequency, then I just passed out. Wait, Carthea? And a girl I don't know?
You're lively. Your echo's more boisterous than a tada.
What happened while I was out?
I think it's time we compare notes. Let's fill in this story's blanks, shall we?
But there's another line right there.
When I sensed the Threnodian's power here in Septimont, I immediately set out to find its source. It was quite sudden. I slipped through the smallest of cracks to enter the Sonoro, which severed my contact with the outside world. I found Lupa in the city. She had lost her role. We traveled together for a time, and discovered the architects of the destruction, the Fraxidus playwright Cristoforo, and the Threnodian. Sadly, the playwright did eventually erase Lupa's existence. As for me, I descended into the submerged aqueducts where I found the Threnodian. It had inhabited Mia's remains and was hiding within an experimental unit. Unfortunately, I was unable to eliminate it entirely. It evaded me, slipping into hiding. I reasoned that you would sense the anomaly and come to Septimont, so I sought to offer you my aid. I battled the playwright, and in doing so, stripped him of his ability to control the script. Afterward, he, along with the other Fraxidus overseers, fled from me. With that, the Sonoro began to collapse. It was then that we finally met. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One?
Tell me about these
Lupa and
roles
I
and
formed a few theories during our investigation, though they may not be entirely accurate. In this Sonoro, where stories manifest as reality,
Did she
roles
just
define
explain
the
that? I'm sorry.
identities of those within it. To lose your role is to lose both your name and memory. In truth, Mia has long since passed, and does not truly exist here. It was Lupa, not Mia, who won the 3-day Aegon. I suspect the stories created by the playwright cannot stray too far from their original frameworks, a limitation of his resonance ability. This is why he erased Lupa's name, swapping her and Mia's identities. This allowed me... Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous
Okay,
One?
that's
The
all.
Threnodian's
That's okay.
frequency has... There is something...
Okay.
Now that I think of it, this could very well be part
We
of
know
the...
it's
You need
part
to
of their
head to the
plan.
Black Shores, Cardathia. They've been dealing with the Threnodian for years. You should go there and run some tests. They'll know how to handle what's coming.
The Black Shores. Is that where you're from? If it's a place you trust, then I will go.
Wow, we're sending her to the Black Shores.
The event that brought forth the Dark Tide, it must have been my death. After that, the details of the story blur. It repeated so many times. It's hard to remember everything. All I remember is wandering the desolate city streets in a Septimont corrupted by the Dark Tide, unable to escape, until I met Cardathia. She saved me. But in that story, we couldn't fully resolve the source of the disaster. Then in another story, I encountered you, my fellow warrior. After we parted, I awoke in yet another story, in the Veil of Glory, where I finally saw the Threnodian's true form in the submerged aqueducts. It had taken control of Mia's corpse, and was using the Fraxidus Sonoro to grow its power. After defeating it, the Sonoro began to collapse. I passed through those crumbling pages to find you. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back. Oh,
That's fine.
the script and the copper mirror you gave me. I'll return them to you now. It was a long story, but the ending turned out well. Though, thinking of Mia still upsets me. Her reverberations, trapped in that monstrous body. I can't imagine her suffering over the last 20 years.
When you defeated the Threnodian, you also set her free.
Yes, it was an honor to have that final battle with her. Thanks to you and Cardathia, I was able to rewrite the tragic ending of this story. Thank you, my fellow warrior, for believing in me.
There's one more thing. We should return to the central hub in Septimont. I found something tied to you.
Okay. Coliseum.
Good timing. There's something I need to handle in the Veil of Glory, too.
Good. Let's set off together.
This place looks so sick. I love this, how this area looks.
When Lupa vanished, I destroyed the experimental unit, pursued the Threnodian, and defeated the Lioness of Glory it controlled. Then, I came across this place. You remember how the Threnodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and permissions, yes? For the Sentinel, the information stolen was their very memories. For this reason, even the Sentinel forgot that before merging with the Threnodian, they transferred some of their knowledge to the central hub in Septimont.
The knowledge they would later forget.
It was a secret, one the Threnodian should never learn. The Sentinel moved it there for safekeeping. Within it, I found a special frequency. A part of it felt like yours. I believe it's what the Sentinel left for you, so I took it.
Huh?
What?
It seems like a clue. The true secret they left for you is not here, but in that direction. You see, before I came to meet you, I passed by the city of Septimont. The arena I destroyed has been restored, but in the people's hearts, It's still the righteous one and Lupa who claimed victory. The Fraxidus' power to reshape reality is deeper than we realized. I'm afraid this is just the beginning. I once believed the Threnodians sought to use the Fraxidus to regain power, but its true goal is the central hub. I believe it's due to this secret the Sentinel has hidden.
That direction, it leads to the hunting grounds. The blight cloud still lingers there. When the high tide comes, Septimontians hunt and cull the spawning Tacit Discords.
The dark tide connects everything. I cannot pinpoint where the Sentinel's message lies. I'm afraid you must go there yourself. But the worst of the storm has passed. Let's take a moment to rest. Lupa, will you be our tour guide? Show us the sights and glories of Septimont? I'd love to hear more about what you mentioned earlier. The wind blowing through golden flags and the sound of wind chimes.
Of course, it would be my honor. But before we go, there's something I need to do first.
She revisiting her past memories, her past self.
We travel through a silver veil above the drifting mist.
What's that?
It's Mia's sword. I went through a lot to bring it back. The monster is gone now. Like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies were never recovered, I wanted to return her weapon. This is where she gave her life. I can't say if she loved or hated Septimont more.
The land ignites, reveals beneath an obsidian.
But she once spoke of the bloodleaf viburnum. It's a tribute often given to gladiators by their supporters. So, I think she would have wanted to rest here.
Griffins call, banners gold, glory haunts beyond the
It's beautiful. Our city. The city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues, and hunt. It burns like fire, drenched in both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments and all our hopes.
Quest complete in just a little over an hour and a half. So yeah, the entire 2.4 story is like a little over 4 hours. Oh, we got okay, this is our reality. So let me go to my...
Let me be there for everyone
What
as
does
we
my
head
next
toward our shared
thing
future,
do?
leaving the past
Casting
behind.
resonance skill, Unbound Flow continuously restores HP for the resonator on the field by 20% of rover's attack every 3 seconds for 30 seconds. When the resonator on the field has lower than 35%, immediately restores 10% of their lost HP. This restoration effect can be triggered once every 10 seconds. It will not be affected by any bonus healing bonus. We got did that. Got that all done. We're almost literally at level 50, which is like pretty much the end point because everything else after that is just bonus supplies. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this stream. At least this is, yeah, we did the 2.4 story. Now I'm literally just gonna be doing my dailies, collecting as much astrites, the in-game currency as I can until the next banner comes out, which will be for Lova. Sorry, I was blanking for just a quick second right there. So for Lova is gonna be next. That's who I am technically going to be pulling as of right now. Things could change just depending on who they announce as the next Resonator after Forlova, so we'll see. I know for a fact that Augusta and Uno, you know, I forgot how the Moon Girl's name, they're gonna be releasing within the same
This is
patch.
a testament to my connection
I
with
believe
the
they
world
said they're
around
gonna
me,
be
and
version 2.6
it's very
because
much my
Forlova's in
companion now,
2.5, so
bearing
Forlova one
witness
other
to everything
person.
I've
But
experienced on this journey.
until then, we'll have to wait and see. Excuse me, thank you so much if you stopped by the stream. I really appreciate it. If you're watching this in the future, please give this a big thumbs up. It really helps me be shot back into the algorithm. Check out my other content on my channel. There's lots for you to explore. I upload shorts and I upload other sit-down type of videos, sometimes vlogs. I'm still trying to get to the New York vlog. That one's taking a little longer than expected. Anyhow, I am gonna get off now.
This is a testament to my connection
wind
with the
down
world
and
around
enjoy my
me,
night
and
before I have
it's
to
very
open
much
for
my
work tomorrow.
companion
But
now,
anyhow,
bearing witness
thank you
to
so
everything
much.
I've
Hope you had a great
experienced on this
time.
journey.
See y'all in tomorrow night's. No, actually, tomorrow's Saturday. I'm not streaming tomorrow. See y'all on Sunday night stream. We will be playing some Phasmophobia with my brothers, and for the first time with my cousin Michael. I believe it's actual first time playing the game as well. So be there for that. It's gonna be fun, funny as fuck. I can already tell. Anyway, have a great night, day, afternoon, whenever you're watching.